The modern cloud doesn't run on perimeters. It runs on layered trust. If you are still defending like it's 2010, you are vulnerable. Move beyond single firewalls and begin your transition today. Protect your backbone. Securing virtual infrastructure requires automated configuration auditing and active vulnerability patching, combined with strict behavioral analytics. Scale modern, secure packages. Learn how to implement isolated network interfaces and enforce the principle of least privilege, securing highly dynamic microservice environments. And defend your digital bridges, the APIs. Build a robust defensive buffer using Azure API management, securing communication through tokenized authorization frameworks. The non-techie guide path to defense in depth builds operational resilience. Watch this entire course now to master your cloud and confidently scale operations against an evolving digital landscape. The cloud is a double-edged sword, bringing incredible speed and flexibility, but also exposing us to hackers and malicious bots. To keep data safe, cloud professionals must lock down 3 fundamental building blocks: virtual machines, containers, and APIs. Today we're diving into step 1, securing the virtual machine backbone. First, we establish baseline hardening and vulnerability management using Azure Security Baselines to inspect for weak settings while actively tracking down missing patches. Second, we control access using just-in-time VM access, ensuring administrative ports are locked by default and only snap open for approved maintenance. Third, we implement behavior analysis and automation using machine learning to block unapproved programs and automatically tighten firewalls. Finally, we keep data secret by using disk encryption engines to scramble our data into an unreadable mess, keeping it safe from prying eyes. While your virtual machines are the backbone, modern applications rely on 2 other critical building blocks: containers and APIs. Think of containers, managed by Kubernetes, as lightweight, portable digital boxes. To secure these, we must create non-root user identities for ACI and ensure image integrity in ACR. We isolate traffic in AKS using network policies and commit to non-disruptive, automated node patching. Now look at your digital bridges, the APIs. These connection points let different applications talk. Since they expose your back-end logic, they need a dedicated gatekeeper like Azure API Management to verify every request. Proactive defense requires Defender for APIs to sniff out data leaks and anomalous behavior before attackers can find your vulnerabilities. Think of an API as a digital bridge that lets different applications talk to each other. Because they expose your core back-end data directly to the internet, they are prime targets for hackers. Azure API Management acts as your protective gatekeeper, filtering traffic through a public storefront gateway, a backstage management plane, and a self-service developer portal. We lock these bridges down using the OAuth 2 blueprint, trading dangerous permanent passwords for temporary access tokens issued by Entra ID. For active defense, Defender for APIs continuously hunts for forgotten shadow APIs and weird traffic patterns, matching global exploit lists. Finally, we isolate our infrastructure inside private virtual networks and screen incoming traffic with web application firewalls, ensuring your data bridges never leak sensitive credit card numbers or back-end code. Tailwind Traders faces an incredible holiday rush, demanding massive cloud scaling. But scaling means risk, and a strict compliance mandate requires every new server to be fully hardened and patched before going live. The solution is Microsoft Defender for Cloud, the central brain of the entire defense network. This setup enables visibility through Defender for servers, automated hygiene via Azure Update Manager, and application lockdown using adaptive application controls. This practical strategy secures Tailwind's expansion without risking customer trust or critical business payment systems. To secure modern cloud resources, we must abandon the old idea of a single perimeter firewall and shift to a defense-in-depth strategy, layering security controls throughout every tier of our digital architecture. This approach builds concentric defenses across 3 critical pillars. First, protect your backbone virtual machines by combining automated configuration auditing, active patching, and time-limited just-in-time access windows. Next, secure your modern packages by safeguarding dynamic container and Kubernetes environments with isolated network interfaces and least privilege roles. Finally, defend your digital bridges by implementing Azure API Management as a protective gateway, securing communications with tokenized OAuth 2 authorization. Integrating these tools allows your enterprise to confidently scale cloud operations and remain resilient against evolving threats.